another edition of the BFFisode podcast. I am Kevin Various, and with me, as always,
It's Ernie Vicente.
what's going on, Ernst?
Nothing much, just hanging out here in Toronto with my vodka water.
Is that vodka and water? Is that really?
Vodka water, yes. It's apparently it's less healthy. I mean, it's more healthy. It's less
Well, I guess
calories than a usual beer.
Well, I guess it's not as strong when you water it down a little bit. Are you actually mixing water with vodka, or is that how it comes? Is it one of like those mixed drink kind of things?
No. I like no. If I'm at a bar back in the day,
Yeah,
like 10 months ago, I would
yeah.
get vodka soda. That's my favorite. Vodka soda.
Vodka soda.
Yeah. That's my go-to vodka soda or rum and coke. But
Oh,
I'm trying to lose more weight than our friend Mike, so I took the healthier alternative, vodka water, and it's actually easier to maintain at home because then you have to get all I have to do is buy some vodka and put water and some
yep.
ice and that's it. But if you had the club soda, then you have to buy a whole bottle of club soda and no one
Yeah.
drinks club soda by itself.
So what's your ratio? What's your ratio of water to vodka? Even Stevens or
Oh no, it's like a third
uh,
vodka, 2/3 water.
let's see that cup.
Oh, it's a small cup.
Oh, it's
a small glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got this little.
How many of those can you go through?
I don't know. I'll drink a couple for this episode.
There you go.
I'm gonna spice it up.
If I didn't have to drive home, I would definitely drink. I would do Jack and Coke though.
Jack and Coke.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Some whiskey.
Yeah. It's good. It's so good.
Man's drink. Yeah.
Is it a man's drink? I don't know.
Yeah,
I like it.
I would drink that with like my dad.
The other
and
one
his
I
friends.
like is you drink? Oh, they drink that Jack and Coke.
Oh yeah, but they would just drink like straight whiskey,
and then have like a little chaser on the side.
Yeah. So when we used to do when we used to have family parties, like all the men, all the dads, they'd all be in the corner drinking, just Johnny Walker, and then sometimes I'll pass by like, hey, what are you guys drinking over there? And they're like, oh, don't worry about this. We're just drinking whiskey. I'm like, I can drink whiskey too. And then I'll have.
Did they ever offer it to you when you were a kid? Like
yeah. I think that's all Filipino dads. You too, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember, but maybe I'm pretty sure.
I remember actually. It was in my old house in Mississauga on Forest Fire Crescent.
Oh, the old hood.
The old hood in our first house, and we were in the basement. And then I think I tasted my dad's beer. He gave me beer, and it was disgusting. I was like, ew, how can people drink this?
I don't know. Back in the day, I looked forward to getting shit faced every weekend when we would go out, like either to a club or if it was at Churchill's, the pool hall that we used to go to,
Mm-hmm.
everyone used to go to. I would just really look forward to getting trashed. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you ever blackout drink? Or did you
No.
ever get blackout
See,
drunk?
I'd never gotten that point. I'd always get myself to a point where I was good, but there are probably more times than not when tequila was involved where I just went too far.
Yes.
But never blacked out.
I've blacked out a few times, Kevin. Actually, this actually happened in September of this year. We did a show. So we're at Cadillac Lounge. We're doing my friend Big Norm's comedy show, and then we got drunk there, and then a bunch of us after the show into this other bar down the street in Parkdale.
Ooh, the real hood.
Yeah, so me and my friend and like there's like these two other guys that we met at the show. They're in the audience, and they're like, oh my god, great show, blah blah. Let's go for drinks after. I'm like, yeah. yeah, let's go. I'm already like shit faced
Yeah.
at the show, so I'm like, yeah, let's go. But I'm walking because I live like a 15-minute walk from Parkdale. So I was like, yeah, because like I haven't gotten this drunk in so long, right? Because we've been locked down for a few months, and then we reopened in the summer. So I was like, yeah, let's go. So we go to this bar, and then apparently two of the dudes at the show, they were from this NBC show called Nurses.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, and then I was like, they're like, oh yeah, we're on the show called Nurses. I'm like, oh, I don't have cable, so I guess I'll check it out, whatever. And then so one of them, this guy Donald McLean, he bought a bunch of bottles, right? And I'm already shit faced, so like we're drinking like wine and stuff like that, and then and then I and then that's like the last thing I remembered, Kevin. I remember it was like 1 o'clock maybe, and I'm drinking. I'm like, whoa, and then I remember like very vaguely, I remember walking home from there because I remember here's what I remember. I remember at the end of the night, the bill came and he paid for it. Thank you, Donald McLean Jr. So he paid for it. I was like, whoa, thanks, man. I'm like, yo, that's the NBC money, right? He's like, buddy, you know it. I'm like, sick. And then I walked home, and then I remember I walked to A&W because I live right beside the A&W here on
And
Queen.
they're 24 hours, right?
24 hours. So I got a burger, and I dropped it. I dropped it on the ground. I did not eat it because I remember I was like, hey, this is a pandemic. Do not eat this burger, no matter how drunk you are.
Oh, because they don't wrap it. They have those where it's like you
Yeah.
slide it in kind of thing.
Yeah, they slide it in. Yeah. So I was so trashed that it just fell out of my hands and onto the ground. And then I woke up in my room um, the next morning, and I was like, what happened? Like I don't remember walking home from A&W.
Yeah.
But like I looked around, like, okay, everything's here, my phone's here, wallet's here. I was like, ooh, that was a little scary.
As long as all that's in check, you're good. So wait, you said that when the burger fell, you were like, oh no, it's a pandemic. Don't eat it.
Don't eat it. Yeah.
Like meaning that if there wasn't a pandemic, you would have considered.
Probably. Hey, when you're this trash,
nothing matters.
Nothing matters. And it's A&W. Like those burgers aren't the cheapest burgers, Kevin.
No, they're actually I find the most expensive.
They're pretty expensive, but they do have some they do have some good deals now. They have like buddy burgers and stuff like that. They have like a value meal.
Well, yeah, because the other day, Caitlin and I, we both got combos, and then they're like, "Oh, it's 27." I was like, "27? What do you mean 27?"
$27, yeah.
Yeah, like there's only two of us eating.
Oh, here's
pretty pricey.
Here's a tip for all you guys that wanna go to A&W. Is A&W just a Canadian thing? That's Canadian, right?
I think so.
Is it? Okay. So to our two listeners in the States, I'm sorry, but in Canada, for the 98% of you guys, if you want to go to A&W, go to A&W coupons. Search A&W coupons on your web browser, and you get all these coupons that you can use. Shout out to Ryan McGlunham for giving me this hookup. So every time you go to A&W, go to A&W coupons, and then they'll give you a bunch of good deals.
Oh, I'm old school. I wait till they come in the mail, but I guess it is 2021. So
yeah, you just go on the site, and then you show them the barcode, and they scan it. And then,
really?
The deal's good. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh fuck! I actually have another blackout story, but I don't know if it's good or not.
I'm sure you have many blackout stories.
No. Well, the other one was because remember I said my cousin listens to the show. I gave her a shout out.
Yeah.
Luell.
With her husband, yeah.
Yeah. So her wedding, I emceed with my other cousin Derwin. I'm pretty sure, or was it just me? But anyways, so I was emceeing Luella and Brad's wedding, and then And then after because you know how you have the itinerary, right?
Oh
So
yes.
so you have the dinner part, like the speeches and stuff, and then pretty much after the speeches, when the dancing starts, you're kind of done, right?
Oh, you're pretty much done.
You're pretty much done, but then you still have some other stuff, right? Like a bouquet
Garter.
toss, garter
Yeah.
toss, yeah. So after the speeches, or after the first dance, it was open bar, so we all went to the bar, and we all started taking shots, and we were loaded all day, right? But then these shots, it took me out of it. So I remember going to the bar after that last speech. That was the last thing I pretty much
Ooh.
remembered of that night, because we were at I think it was called like the Elizabeth Cathedral or something. Anyways, it was like we were like downtown, and then and then that's like the last thing I remembered. So then I woke up in the hotel, and I was like, "What happened?" You know, and then I was talking to my cousin the next day, Derwin, and he's like, I'm like, "What happened last night?" He's like, "I don't know. What do you mean? Like we just partied and then went back to the hotel." I'm like, "Okay," because I don't remember anything. So the next day, because like like the next day, like all the families,
Yeah.
they all gather and whatever. So the next day, I'm like putting together what I did the night before, and I was like, I even went to like Luell and Brad. I was like, what happened? Because I don't remember after the last speech, and they're like, really? You were like talking to us and like you even did the garter toss and the bouquet toss. I'm like, I don't remember this at all. And then I was like, was it funny? They're like, yeah, it was so funny. I'm like, nice, nice,
Classic.
classic
Classic
Blackout
Ernie.
Ernie. Still got it. Still got it.
Well, with everything going on with this pandemic, Ernst, how are you dealing with things?
You know,
Staying home.
it's been okay, I guess. It's been pretty boring. But doing a lot of walks and shrooms and stuff. You know,
Come by work and then we'll do them together.
you want to do shrooms?
I don't know. That lad, like for the first time I ever did it, really screwed me up, jaded me.
Oh, that was when we went camping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're not for everyone.
No, the reason why I was asking is because I mean, I was watching this thing on Netflix called the Social Dilemma. I haven't finished the whole thing. I know you watched a little bit of it. We talked about it, but with everything going on now, how much do you find yourself like on your phone?
Oh, now even more. Now even more because like I have nothing to do like during the day. You know.
Like even that other stuff that you said that you would do, like you would do like a meditation or you would work on material. You like there's no you just find yourself gravitating towards the phone more often than not.
Yeah, it's insane. Like there's a thing on your phone where it says how much screen time what I mean, like how much time you've been on screen.
Yeah.
And I do not want to see that because it's gonna be so bad.
Well, Ernst, that's going to lead me to our question of the week. And the
Ooh,
question of this week is smartphones. Do they make
yes.
us smart or do they make us dumb?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would say they make us dumb.
I don't know. I'm on the fence with the dumb thing. I mean, yeah, to a certain degree. I just feel like more than anything, it just makes us really dependent.
Yes, that's what I
You
was
know what I
trying to
mean?
say.
Like you were talking about, like your screen time.
Mm-hmm.
So mine, because nobody's here, and what I'll usually do is listen to podcasts on my way into work, and I'll use it here as I'm doing work in the showrooms or whatever it is. So it's constantly going. So last week it said my screen time was averaged like 5 hours a day or something like that.
That's all right.
I was like, that's a lot.
Is that all right? Okay.
Is that all right?
Well, I think compared to mine, you know, I'm gonna check it right now.
Yeah, check it right now.
Oh
I
my
think
god!
settings.
Oh, it's here.
Oh no, what'd you average? While you're looking
Oh, you
at
know what?
first.
No, you know what? Like, I turned it off.
Oh, so you can't even tell.
Like, I can't. Like, they don't. They didn't. They didn't
It's
keep
not
track.
even logged.
Yeah.
At first, when that would pop up every week, I thought that was a weekly report. Like, oh, you've averaged 5 hours for the
For the
week. And I'm
week.
like, oh, okay, I guess that's not bad. That's per day.
Yeah.
And
I
you think
think
about
mine.
it,
I think
like,
mine
5
was
hours
8.
is a lot.
I think
8?
mine was 8. Yeah. Because no, because back in the day, before the pandemic, I would I'd be on my phone like in the morning, and then I'd go for coffee, be on my phone, write a bit, but still be on the phone, and then go do shows at night. And as you're waiting for your time to go on stage, you're just on my phone. You know, like you're in the green room, you're just on your phone.
Right.
So I think mine was 8 hours, I believe. That's why I turned it off. I was like, see, it's too much.
It does, it messes with your head. Like every week when I see it, I'm just anticipating every Sunday, like, oh shit. Whenever it says like, oh, you were down, I'm like, oh, perfect. That's good. I'm good with that.
Yeah, no, but it was a problem before. Like when I had a job, I used to work at CIBC,
Right.
and yeah, it was a problem because when you work with like money and stuff, you're not allowed to be on your phone.
So how are you on your phone?
Like I would have a creative ways. Like I'd hide it in like a book or something, you know.
So
Then,
what
so
were
it
you
looks like
doing
it
exactly?
looks like I'm reading a book, but really I'm on Facebook.
Were you counting money?
No.
Okay.
I'm saying like when you work in the bank, like there's all these cameras watching you.
Yeah. But yeah, that even that question that we're doing this week, I don't know. Well, if you forgot your phone at home, you're let's just say 30 minutes away. What do you do?
I'll go back.
Go back.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
It's like it's an addiction. Well, it's not even that addiction, but it's just like you might need it. Like I do need it for like Google Maps or
Right, but let's just say you know you're going to be home in a few hours, maybe 5 hours. Do you still like and you know where you're going?
Mm-hmm.
You don't really in your mind you know you don't need it.
Yeah.
You still go back?
Yeah, let's still go back.
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you mean. I'm trying to see if I can break that habit of just that feeling of you know you do your phone wallet keys.
Yeah.
If you just have wallet keys, the day's not complete. Like you like something's missing.
Yeah.
Even if I've forgotten my phone at home before, and I'm not going home because it's like 80 kilometers away. But you find yourself like checking your pocket, like, oh shit, where's my? Oh yeah, I forgot my phone.
Yeah, because for me, my phone is in my left pocket, and then my wallet and keys are my right.
That's your thing.
That's my thing. So then, even if I'm driving, I can feel it. I can feel like if something's missing. I was like, oh.
Before, what I used to get, I don't know if it's when I had a BlackBerry, or maybe it's just when I had a cell phone. Period. But I would get. You ever heard of like phantom?
Yeah, phantom. It was like a phantom
something?
Vibrating or something.
I don't know, something like that. Like you feel it, like where you would have your phone.
You'd feel it vibrate.
Like, oh shit! Oh no.
Yeah, they're like, oh, someone's calling. Like no one's calling.
See, but that goes to this whole. There must be like a science that is behind this whole thing, that is just making us all like these zombies or drones who are just attached at the hip with our phones.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, we're so dependent on it, and I don't know. You can't shake it. Like I need. Um, it's like if you know. Remember before, like when I was a when I would smoke, and you're like, oh
Right.
man, I forgot my. Because I used to vape, Kevin. I used to vape like 4 weeks ago.
Key word is used to.
I used to vape, yes. Then I stopped. So I had the Juul vape, and then sometimes I'd get in my car, and then I'd be like, oh, because those are so small, like I forget them all the time. So sometimes I'd forget them at home, and like, oh man, but I'm already in my car. Then I'd like get out of the car and go back, or I could just buy a new one, which is like $40 or something.
Oh my god.
But I'd always go back and get it, you know. So even like with the phone, I would always just go back, for sure.
So how do you think this is like do you think it's something like smoking where you could kind of obviously you can not in this day and age you can't be without the phone, right?
Yeah, but you know what? A bunch of my friends, like they've considerably uh, lessened the time on their phone. Like they don't even have their phones on them.
How do they well obviously that's one way to do it, but what's the other way that they've reduced their screen time?
No, they just don't. They just don't use it.
They just that's it.
Yeah, they just don't have it. They don't have it around. But then the thing that sucks is like I'm trying to call them. I think there's no answer. Well, then I was like, "Yo, we're supposed to meet up." He's like, "Oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't have my phone. You know, I don't use my phone anymore." Like, well, that's how it
Yeah, there's a
goes.
couple of people that are doing different things. People will do like a social media detox, or they'll just say for when they get home from let's say 5 till 7, they won't go on it.
Hmm.
Because there's something about that. What I found out from that documentary is that even the swiping down to
Hmm.
refresh like your Instagram or your same feeling as when you are pulling the lever on a slot machine. So it's like, what are you going to see? What's going to pop up on the slot machine, or what's going to who's got new stories on Instagram, who's got a new post on Facebook, or, you know what I mean? Like there's a euphoric feeling that people are tracking.
Oh yeah, 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 for sure. Like
Aren't
I
you
have
there?
like, yeah, I have like a cycle. Like I go like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then maybe like check like WhatsApp or Messenger, and then it's like an endless cycle. I put down my phone for like not even like a minute, then I'll pick it back up and then do the cycle again. It's too much.
To go back to the question, does it make us dumb? Yes, yeah, I'll go back on that and I'll be like, yeah, I think it does make us dumb. It makes us dumb, it makes us dependent on because everything's in our phones, our banking, um, all our information, calendar, everything that you want to do that you have planned, you can put in your phone. Like I said, your banking info's in there. Everything's there.
Have you ever uh, dropped your phone in like the toilet or something?
I've never I've never dropped it like for water damage. I've dropped it and like my phone like screen would crack, but not like water damage. Why?
Because that happened to me one time.
But isn't your phone waterproof?
I think this one is now, but I think my old one, it was like an iPhone 6.
Oh yeah, I don't think those are.
I had the iPhone 6 a few years ago, and we're at this bar. It was like me and my buddy, and then like there was a pitcher of water in the middle, and then I think I'm pretty sure it was like the waitress. She tipped over the pitcher, right? I think she was trying to like refill or something,
Yeah.
and then so the water spilled all over the phone because you which you shouldn't do. Well, like because we're eating chicken wings, and my phone was like on the table, which you shouldn't have it there in the first place. So it got drenched, right? And then right away I'm like, oh my god! And then so my friend's like, "Yo, turn it off right now." So I turned it off, and then I rushed home and I put it in rice, in a bag of rice.
Is that a real thing, or is that?
So I didn't know. Like I've heard that it works. So I was like, I gotta try anything. So I put some rice and I put the phone in there, and then I felt so helpless for the next like 12 hours.
I was just about to ask, how did you deal with your withdrawal?
It was so hard. It was like I quit smoking. And you're like, oh my god, I really want to smoke. I really want to check. Did someone call? Did someone text?
That's why whenever I see somebody who posts lost phone or phone's broken, if you want to contact me here, like on Facebook kind of thing. I can only imagine what stress those people are going through.
Yeah. Oh,
Because like the withdrawals from not having your phone with you.
yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. But luckily, the next day, I took it out, and it was fine. I was like, oh my god,
The
it actually
rice worked.
The rice worked. Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I almost want to try that.
So if that ever happens, and you don't have a water-resistant phone yet, put in rice. It'll be fine.
I thought it was a racist joke. I thought it was just a racist thing, but I guess it's true. Put it in rice.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I guess that wraps up our segment for the question of the week of whether
Yes.
phones make us dumb or not.
Yeah, leave in the comments if you think phones make us dumber or not.
Yeah, throw in something, a little tidbit of your 2 cents of why, and
Yeah,
maybe
let us know.
you don't agree with what I'm saying. Maybe you don't agree with what Ernst is saying, but
yeah, actually, that's that's good for the show. We've talked a lot about phones and getting drunk and stuff, and
Facebook memories.
Yes. So thanks again for listening, everybody, this week, and follow me on the internet at Ernie Vicente. You can follow Kev
At Kevarius, KEVVARIAS on Instagram.
Yes, and please subscribe to us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts.
Everything that you could possibly hear us or watch us on, please do. And
Yes.
if you have any questions or you want us to do a shout out, email us at the BFFisodes@gmail.com.
Yes, thank you. All right, we'll see you guys again next week.
Toodles!